I didn't realize how stressed I was until I stopped refreshing the app. Not even driving, just refreshing. I'm Josh. I drive Amazon Flex mostly now. Some Uber Eats, some DoorDash. But before, I even started Amazon Flex, I was doing Uber Eats and DoorDash 10 to 12 hours a day, almost every day. And even when I wasn't on an order, I was staring at the screen. And when I started Amazon Flex, I thought it would fix that. But honestly, it got worse at first. I'd sit there just like tapping, refreshing, hoping a block would drop. And then if it did, I'd hesitate, because online, everyone says don't take base pay, reserve blocks are bad, wait for the surge. So now, you're not trying to work, you're trying to time the market. And that's stressful, and that creates this weird desperation. Like you're working, but you don't feel stable. You're home, but you're not really there. And even when I wasn't working, I was working in my head. And it wasn't even the miles, it wasn't even the pay. It was the constant reset. Every week felt like starting from zero. No baseline, no floor, just hoping the apps cooperate that week. And that's exhausting, especially when you're a husband and a dad, when your time actually matters. And my brain never clocked out. And then one day I realized, I wasn't stressed because I drive gigs. I was stressed because I had no baseline. So I changed the strategy. I stopped trying to optimize every dollar. I stopped trying to time every surge. I stopped caring what people online said about base pay. I realized I needed to anchor the week first. Build the floor before I try to optimize anything. And for me, that means grabbing enough early Amazon blocks at the beginning of the week, to cover about half of what we need. And you know what? Something interesting started happening. Very interesting. As the reserve blocks started coming in, I'd start telling my wife, like, hey babe, like I got 3. Now I got 5. Now I got 7. And once I'd hit 6 or 7 blocks, she relaxes. Like instantly. Because now, we both know half the week is handled. That feeling right there is worth more than catching a surge. So this week, for example, I need 11 blocks. I locked in 7 before Monday. Sunday is off. Tuesday and Wednesday nights are protected. So now, I'm not waking up wondering if the week will work. I already know it will. When that baseline is locked in, I'm calmer, I drive better, I'm more patient. And when I'm home, I'm actually home. And this isn't for someone trying to grind 80 hours. This is for drivers who are tired of living in refresh mode. Parents, providers, people carrying weight. People who just want stability. If you've ever felt like your brain never turns off, I get it. So if you're tired of living in refresh mode, if you're tired of wondering every Sunday if the week will work, and you just want to feel clear-headed going into Monday, I've built something around that. And it's called Anchor Week. It's focused on locking in your baseline first. There's a course inside that normally sells for $49. If you're in the group, it's free. And week 1 is simple. We clear your head. That's it. If that sounds like something you need, the link's below.